What's up, guys? It's Tyler back here on this YouTube thing. I do realize it's been a while since I've posted, and I apologize for that. Main reason being, it's been a tough time after the recent tragedy that occurred on January 26th of this year when Kobe Bryant, his young daughter Gianna, and 7 others passed away in a tragic helicopter accident. It was just devastating. The moment I heard the news, I woke up to a phone call. A bunch of people reached out to me knowing that I'm a big Kobe fan. I drove straight to LA, picked up a couple buddies, went to Staples. That was the same night as the Grammys, but the Grammys did not matter that night. We went to LA and the whole city was decked out for Kobe. It was actually really beautiful. I'm going to show you guys a couple clips of that. Check this out. Look at this powerful moment of really everybody in LA coming together for Kobe and the others lost in the tragedy. You'll want to see this.
MVP, 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 all time. I love you, Kobe.
As you were able to see, that was a very heartfelt moment that really hit home for me as a big Kobe fan. I grew up watching him. I mean, every night, going to bed, staying up late, arguing with my parents, to let me watch the fourth quarter. Kobe was my childhood hero. My dad got me into the Lakers. Him and I would watch Kobe together. Just do amazing stuff, man. In the fourth quarter, he would just light it up. Kobe was something else. I know everybody has, a different greatest player of all time and all these debates, but Kobe to me will forever be the most amazing player. Maybe not, the best in terms of statistics and all this stuff, but Kobe was the best in my eyes because every night I saw him do the impossible, and I will forever love him for that. And the fact that, the Bryant family lost their father in Kobe, their daughter in Gianna, it's just devastating. I feel for Vanessa. I feel for the families of those lost in the helicopter accident. Gigi, young Gigi, was 13 years old, really looking to make a name for herself in the women's basketball platform. And some of her Mamba teammates passed away along with their parents, and it was just devastating. I know there's so many people out there in that Mamba Sports Academy who feel for them, who knew them personally. Just breaks my heart. We need to send all of our thoughts and prayers out to those families and really just remember the great lives of everyone. And it's not just, the things on the court. It's not just Gigi and those girls and what they did on the court. It's not just Kobe and his Hall of Fame career. It's the people that they were. Kobe Bryant is also an Oscar, Emmy Award winner for his creativity and all the things he did for the community out in Los Angeles and worldwide. He's like, Jesus in China. It's actually crazy. There were a couple very iconic coaches lost in that accident, a great helicopter pilot. We just need to remember those lives, and the fact that, so many people were robbed of so many great things in the future that they were bound to do really breaks my heart. But we have to understand that God had a plan. It was time for them to take those talents to the world up above. And Kobe, the families lost, were spectacular people. I'm just rambling at this point. I don't even know what to say. It's just devastating, man. I really wasn't ready to accept it. I still haven't fully processed. But I did go to the Lakers game against the Spurs. Here's another moment of Laker fans coming together for Kobe after the Lakers' outstanding 27-point victory against San Antonio.
Kobe, Kobe, Kobe.
Many lives in the Laker organization were indeed touched by Kobe Bryant and his passing. We look to Jeannie Buss, the owner of the Lakers, who really saw Kobe grow up within the organization throughout his 20-year career. He watched her grow up, as well as the late great Dr. Jerry Buss passed the torch on to her of ownership of the franchise to his daughter. We look to Rob Pelinka, the general manager of the Lakers, who was one of Kobe's best friends, who was Gigi's godfather, and Kobe's agent during his career with the Lakers. We just look to those lives, even, concessions and all the different departments within the confines of Staples Center who had the opportunity to meet Kobe, and I'm sure he had an impact on many of those lives. We look to Lakers current players like LeBron James. I know Quinn Cook grew up a big fan of Kobe. Quinn Cook lost his dad a few years ago. And man, it's just tragic. You see the Lakers really feeling for, everybody who was lost in that accident. And it's definitely had an impact on their play. They went 1-1 throughout their first 2 games after. I was able to witness the San Antonio victory, but we saw LeBron James deliver a heartfelt speech before the Portland Trailblazers game, a beautiful tribute to the life of Kobe and what he meant to Laker fans. We saw everyone come together for a 30-minute pregame special. So many tributes, so many beautiful tributes that I enjoyed watching, that really allowed me to soak in my emotions and, think back to all the great memories he gave us. And I really commend LeBron James and the Lakers for having the strength to go out there and play. I know they did have to postpone the Clippers game last Tuesday, given that it was only 2 days after the accident. But coming out on Friday against Portland and delivering a good effort that was, overcame by Damian Lillard and his spectacular performance that Kobe would have been proud of. Kobe loved touching the lives of these young players and giving him their wisdom, imparting his wisdom onto them, giving them advice about the game and the mentality you need to have to play the game. It was just spectacular to see so many players last week just ball out in honor of Kobe. Players were switching jersey numbers, all the tributes that every single franchise, every single player made really warmed the hearts of Laker fans, myself, and I'm sure it warmed the heart of Vanessa Bryant and her girls. So we look to them. We look to God to heal them. I'm not a big religious person. I don't know how heaven works. But if I could say one thing, I hope that heaven works in such a way that Kobe and my dad would be able to meet. Those 2 men have had such a big impact on my life. Obviously, one of them being my father, who raised me and taught me everything he knew, is a bit different than someone that I've never met. But the thing about Kobe was everything that he did on and off the court inspired me, and I'm sure many others. I know for a fact many others to do many things in life. I mean, I probably wouldn't have started playing basketball without Kobe. And though I'm not a professional basketball player, it's something I love to do, something that's created many friendships for me. Kobe, basketball, and really this whole sports world can have such an impact on the lives of many. And to lose Kobe at such a young age, I know is just tragic and has hurt many people. But we do have to remember all the great things he did and the impact that he had even on your life, whether you met him, whether you didn't even care for basketball. You have to know that Kobe is one of the greatest of all time in his craft and is really a jack of all trades that many people should look to emulate in their own hobbies. In a bit of a long closing, we look to forever honor and remember the lives of John Altobelli, Carrie Altobelli, Alyssa Altobelli, Sarah Chester, Peyton Chester, Christina Mauser, Ara Zobayan, as well as Gianna Gigi Bryant and her wonderful father, the late great Kobe Bean Bryant, who is almost the last person It's so weird. I've had these discussions. He's like the last person you would expect something like this to happen to. It's just because he was like a superhero to me and so many. It came out of left field. It was so surprising, but all we can do is pray for and hope to heal his queen, Vanessa Bryant, his wonderful wife, who stuck by his side throughout all the ups and downs, the trials and tribulations of his life and career, as well as pray for those beautiful daughters, Natalia, Bianca, and Capri, who he called his little Coco. I just show so much love and support for that family, as Kobe was a hero to me. Kobe took the most pride in being a father and husband above everything. And this incident is so much bigger than basketball. We have to realize we think that we lost just a great basketball player, but he was so much more than that. A wonderful dad. You see the hashtag girl dad going around, and I hope that inspires a lot of fathers to be there for their daughters as well as their sons. And I hope it inspires all of us to really love and care for everybody in our lives. But above all, I truly want everyone to get out of this video. I hope that you don't think it's just, a sad little podcast about a terrible incident. I want everyone to take from this that we should all have the Mamba mentality moving forward in everything that we do. The Mamba mentality, if you don't know what it is, you can find out in this book written by Kobe himself, titled The Mamba Mentality. It's really an assassin's mentality that everything you do it with your whole heart, give 100% into everything and anything that you want to do in your life. Do everything that you need to do and get it done with supreme work ethic, and don't let anything get in your way. I have some changes I want to make in my life. I know we all have changes that we want to make in ours. And let's look to Kobe. Though he's gone, we can carry on his legacy by adopting that mentality and showing all the love we can to our loved ones, and do everything we do with a passion. So thank you guys for tuning in to the video. I appreciate you all. Although Kobe and many others are gone in this tragic accident, they will never be forgotten. Let's carry on their legacy with the Mamba mentality. Thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for much brighter videos. But today, RIP Kobe and Gigi forever.